He's not in a bad mood, he's alright. Right, so let's see, so now all of our floors are done, everything's done. Right, so what I'm now going to do as well is go back into here, go into grants, and you'll see we have a staff wellbeing initiative. And so if we go into that, all we need now is to build a staff room. What I'm going to do to build the staff room, I'm just going to build a concrete wall down to there. Whereas I would have another office, I don't think I need any more offices. So I'm just going to make it into a staff room instead. Do that in here, in our room selection, we have to look at staff room, is that one there. Put that on with a staff door on as well. Okay, the staff room needs a wide sofa and a drinks machine. So if I just put a sofa along here, which puts sofas all the way along, and then we'll grab a drinks machine. We'll put 2 in, why not? We've got to be nice to our staff at least. Okay, and then once that's done, need the drinks machine, which they're coming with now. As soon as that goes in, it's another grant done, another 10 grand. And okay, so patrols is now unlocked as well, and we're going to have to assign 3 guards to our patrols. So what we've got is we go into our deployment, and we can see this bit. Now these are yellow, I don't know why, because they're medium security only. Just put them into minimum security. I might be able to set up a... Oh, I might actually be able to do this, right. So all these areas will be staff only now. And then what we'll do is we've got to set up some guard patrols. So the way we're going to set up a guard patrol, we're going to set 1 guard up to patrol this bit. So that's 1 patrol. We're then going to want a guard to patrol around all the cells, like so. And I'm also going to set a guard up patrolling around the staff area as well. It's just okay, and all I do to select a guard to put onto it, I just click on the actual patrol as well, and a guard will be assigned to it. Nice and easy. I'm going to make that shared. That should be shared. Okay, now the problem I've got now is with these being staff only areas, I need somewhere that I can drop the prisoners off to. So what I'm going to do for that is actually break this up. So we're going to set this into 2 different rooms. And yeah, so once I've got that selected, I can just drag along here. Take all that out. Set that one to deliveries and that one to deliveries. Now when I go into deployment, I'm going to set that to staff only, and then that one there to shared. So now what will happen is this staff door I can get rid of. If I get rid of this staff now and make it a solitary door. Now when I get some more prisoners, they'll be delivered into this bit. Any materials, I think anything delivered should be delivered into this bit, in theory. We'll see how that actually works, but that's what should happen. Another thing I can do is, right, okay, now that's fine. So we've got all done. Our cash flow is low now though, so what we do need is we do need more prisoners. So the way we get more prisoners is going to be with cell block B. I'm trying to think where I'm actually going to place it in the minute though. I guess I need 2 armed guards and 2 dog handlers. Okay, let's go for cell block B. So we're going to raise our capacity up to 50. Now I'm going to actually pause the game now because I'm going to need some sort of planning. So our walls, I'm thinking it's just going to be this bit. Right, so this is going to be our walls that we're going to set up. Okay, what I'm quickly going to do as well is in bureaucracy, there is, where are we, land extension, clone. So I'm going to start learning clone And while I'm planning, I'm actually going to leave it running, because I'm going to leave that clone running, because what I can do is I can just clone cells and drop them along, which is going to save me a lot of time in the future, trust me. Let's just trim that down and actually open it up. So now we've got 3x2 cell there. This is what we're going to be running. Okay, so that's going to be our main cells. Just cut that off because we've already got all there. Okay, we're just auto saving. And there you go, right, so that's going to increase ours by 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So that's going to be another 14 cells we've got there. And if I run it that way as well. Obviously we're not going to have a cell there. No, 1, 2, 3, so that's going to be the breaking line there. And sorry, I forgot what that was. That was another 12 cells, and then that would be another 24, 23 cells on top of what we've got now. So that will be another 30, 41 cells we'll have. And let's just build another line here. These are too wide. Don't want to make the cells too generously sized. We have learnt clone now as well, so I'll show you how that works in a second. This is 29. I need to increase it by 32. So that'd be another 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, so if I just build this whole lot, I'll end up with enough. I do need to increase that by 2 though, so that I can actually get into the cells. Well, actually no, because I could build them all onto the end of this as well. I completely forgot I had this bit down here. Okay, so this is going to be the layout for the new cell block that I'm going to be building. With no solitary cells, that's the only problem. I'm taking away all solitary cells. And okay, so what I might actually do is make one area that's just going to be solitary cells. So okay, so now we've got 8 solitary cells up there as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm now going to show you how the clone works. So now to use clone, all I'm going to do is I'm going to select a block of cells like this, and then I'm going to place them there. I've got to figure out, oh, I need to actually build the foundation first. So this is going to... Okay, so welcome back. Sorry about that, my game did crash, but we are back now. We are running perfectly normal. Okay, so as you can see, it crashed before the clone was done. I'm just going to quickly now build my foundations while the cloning finishes, and then I'll show you how the cloning works. So we're building them. Just wait for that to happen. Okay, we're still on 1 speed. Let's speed it up. So we're on 3. Okay, so as you can see in our deliveries as well, as we did a minute ago, the deliveries, most of it's been delivered here, some's been delivered here. That's fine, that's nothing I can't correct. Okay, so, oh, there's quite a dark noise. I don't know what that noise means. Okay, so they're quickly building that. And also, as I said, I'm going to show you how these cells, the cloning works with the cells. And there you go, clone's done now. So what we're going to do is we're going to select our clone, and then we're going to select the block here. Now this is wall to wall, so what I need to remember when I'm doing this is I need to overlap the walls. What I might actually do is not select the inside wall, because the inside wall we've got built already, and we're going to always have built when we're building along. Hopefully, actually let's select with the wall. It won't hurt. Okay, so they've done all that. They just need an entrance. That's what it needs. It needs an entrance. So what we're going to do is go to materials, demolish walls, and we're going to demolish these walls all the way along here, because these are walls we're not going to need. And someone's quickly going to run through that, and then while someone's doing that, hopefully someone will finish this. Okay, and now we have our entire building. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to show you how this works. So what we'll do is we just overlap the walls and we just click, and then it takes a hell of a lot of money out of my account apparently, so that it can build the cells. And I'm just going to quickly go along and do that for all of these that we've got, and it's going to go and build so many cells for us. Okay, just the last quick thing that I'm going to do is just to finish up. I'm just going to build that there, and 3 here without the walls, so there and there, and then just finish up with 1 more, like so. As you see, that has cut my money down quite a lot, and it doesn't put any utilities, anything like that in, so I'm going to have to run all my utilities up through. All my utilities are going to have to run along here, back down through here as well. So that running, we're going to run the electrical cables as well now, and the electrical cable I'm going to run, I'd like to run on the wall, but I don't think it's going to work, so what we're going to do is just going to run it over the ceiling. Over each of the cells, so I'm just going to run it like this. Should work as well. And send that on up at the back, right? So I'm going to jump out of utilities because I've got obviously quite a lot to build now. I'm just going to let them get on with that. This should hopefully raise my capacity up. Obviously my capacity has already gone up by 3 cells. We're now on 21 cells, whereas before we was only on 18. And there's a lot for my workmen to do. So what I might actually do is just bring in a few more workmen. Oh, that's on it. Staff. At the minute I've got 8 workmen. I think I've doubled that. Obviously I've got a lot of work to do at the minute, so we've now got 16 workmen. This should happen a lot quicker now. And we'll see what happens. Just nothing I'm going to do, that hopefully one of them will do first, is just to put a staff door in here. Hopefully one of them does that soon, because this will allow them to stop having to wait for the guard to open the door as well. In a minute they're having to wait for the guard to open the jail door every time. Oh, here we go, just down here. Oh, wrong button. Okay, so just down here, you can see he's working on the door. And they've paused. Why are they pausing? Okay, so let's just turn that off now. And set him back to 4 speed. Okay, so you see he's just putting that door in. That feature I just used is another one from XSplit. I just never used it before. For a quick little option, just use it there. Nothing I'm going to get one of them to do is to dismantle this object. So obviously having the staff door there is pointless all the time that we're waiting for someone to do that. And oh, it's fine, they can walk straight over the vent. All the time the jail doors, though, is still going to need someone to come and change it every time. So rather than taking the jail door off now, they can just run in and out as they need to.